Yeah, yeah. Sunday night service. RB Sensei, hit the like button, please. Yeah. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Yeah. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Hit the like button. All my Rumble lights, hit the like button. Replay game. Let me know something in the comment section. Or send a donation in. I did 2 exclusives this weekend, 2 membership exclusives. Membership link below. Join the YouTube membership. I try to do 2 exclusive membership episodes or live streams a week. Link in the description. I did 2 exclusives. Of course you never seen them, but yeah. I did 2 exclusives this weekend. Hit the link below to check them out. Yeah. Rare Breeze, let me know something in the live chat. Yeah. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get it. The like button. $25 live stream goal. I'm looking to meet. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. If we meet the $25 goal, I stay on 2 hours. If we don't, I don't. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or you could do super chat or super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box, but YouTube take 30% off the top and then make me wait 30 days to get it. So preferably Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs for donations. But yeah, we're trying to meet the $25 live stream goal. I need y'all to hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. More people that like the video, the more people YouTube will get in here. Big. Other than that, join the membership link below. I did 2 exclusive membership lives this weekend.
Take it from the top because YouTube's a whole new platform. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Because they said she was on Instagram and mid in it, they told me that her video was blurry.
Oh, okay.
All right, Leandra, where you calling me from?
Philly,
Philly, how old are you?
34.
34. What you do for a living?
I'm a second grade teacher.
Second grade teacher. You have a 4-year-old, right?
Yes.
And you already told me on Instagram, but that's a non-negotiable. You done with him?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your zodiac again?
Cancer.
Cancer. So we got Leandra Philly, 34, Cancer, second grade teacher, mom to a 4-year-old. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so I'm looking for someone who is consistent, someone who is financially stable.
Kid is in the back screaming already. Hold on, let me take a call. So we know that kid ain't well behaved. Okay, I had to talk to Mama RB Sensei real quick and tell her to call me back. Um, so yeah, we know the kid ain't well behaved because he's screaming like a maniac in the back. But here's the thing: said it before, I'm gonna say it again. You're an overweight post-war woman with a young child. Look, you would be lucky to get with a guy who don't got his stuff together, but he got a good heart and he willing to take on this broken family and try to bring some stability to it. You should be like thanking your lucky stars if you could get that. Let's just get back into it.
So we got Leandra Philly, 34, Cancer, second grade teacher, mom to a 4-year-old. What kind
Yeah.
of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so I'm looking for someone who is consistent, someone who is financially stable. I need someone.
We hear you, baby.
I need someone who's funny, family oriented. I would like someone who is going to be. We talked about the Prince Naveen to my Princess Tiana.
Oh yeah.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Are you fucking serious, ho? Look like his.
Sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
So we know this is somebody with the mind of essentially a 6-year-old. She says she wants you to be her prince such and such to princess yada yada. Ma'am, listen, this is a grown ass woman with a child. Listen, ma'am, even if life was a fairy tale, you wouldn't qualify for the fairy tale. You see what I'm saying? You're overweight, you got a kid out of wedlock. Even if some women did get the fairy tale, you wouldn't qualify. But this is stupid already. There's another thing I want to say. And this is, how can I put this? This should be an instant black flag. When you start trying to talk to a woman, get a gauge of what her expectations are in a long-term relationship, or just say hypothetically, if we got married one day, what do you think the purpose of that marriage would be? Well, maybe that's the wrong way to word it. What would be your expectations of me in that marriage? Like what would be an ideal good husband to you? And if she lists a bunch of shit that is about her essentially, then that's not wife material. If she say somebody who make me laugh, somebody who take me out all the time, somebody who's emotionally intelligent when I'm feeling a certain way, a bunch of stuff that's just about basically catering to her and being an ideal guy for her, that's not wife material. See, a big problem with these relationships are, and I can tell even this woman, we're gonna break it down with this woman, but women's expectations are that a man is supposed to make you happy, and that's the point of getting into a relationship, for a man to make you happy. And it's really not. Those are the wrong expectations for women to have for men. My job is to lead you, give you structure, discipline, and facilitate a family. And just be a man. Just lead, basically. It's for me to lead. I'll just say, to keep it simple, for me to lead, bring structure and discipline and order. and common sense and really righteousness to our lives, essentially. None of this stuff that's catering to what you want to feel like every day. So if a woman talking like that's what she think the purpose of a marriage or relationship is, to make her feel happy every day, essentially, then don't fuck with that in a serious way, point blank, period. And we can tell that that's what type of time this woman is on. We can just tell that that's what type of time this woman is on based on everything she said so far. What did she say? She wants you to be. She wants you to be a prince from a Disney movie. So that's setting the standard for this relationship. It's setting the tone for her to be dissatisfied in the relationship before the relationship even started. Because the standard that she had coming in was something that didn't exist, and it's something from a cartoon. So let's just say you was digging this chick, whatever, and you ain't care about the kid and all that. She's already setting it up to fail by even having that standard. Let's keep it moving.
Break that down for the YouTubers. What kind of relationship you want again?
Okay, so I love all things Princess Tiana from The Princess and the Frog on Disney, and I want the Prince Naveen, so who she ended up marrying in the end. So
Give me the characteristics of
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Prince Naveen.
I'm not gonna lie, he was like, he was a little arrogant in the beginning, but he learned that money wasn't gonna make his life happy.
But he had money. See, I want to break this down too. Women are quick to say, I ain't impressed with a man money, but you do got to have it to start with, though. You ever notice when women had those kind, I ain't impressed with all that materialistic and you having money, whoop-de-doo, but a nigga still got to have it for you to even want to come through the door in the first place. So you do care about it. They always say how unimpressed they are with materialistics and money while they with a nigga with materialistics and money. Because they always gonna find a reason to make you not good enough. Even if you come 6 foot handsome with millions. They still gonna find a way to belittle you as a man. That's really what that should tell you. Even when a man come with the bag and he handsome. I mean, you handsome, but I mean, relax about it though. You feel me? Yeah, you got the money and all that, but I ain't impressed with just the money. Basically, be perfect. If you ain't perfect, I'm gonna find some way to belittle you, or I'm gonna find some way to tear down what you do have. Oh my goodness, they're gonna find a way to be miserable one way or another. But let me break this down. She said he had money, but he realized it would take more than money to make him happy. So the dream for women is to meet this tall, rich, handsome man who's unsatisfied and unfulfilled, and he was waiting for an average mid bitch to come bring his life purpose. And her just existing in his life is going to bring him some great, deep satisfaction. That's the fairy tale in their head. I want a tall, handsome, rich man to see my average ass. I want a tall, rich, handsome man to see my average ass as his whole world and his everything and his sun, moon, and stars. And that just doesn't make sense. And you notice that she said he was arrogant to start off with. So yeah, it's every woman's fairy tale. The tall, rich, handsome, charismatic asshole that only warms up for her. And he starts to act kind of nice to her because she's so fucking great. But that shows you what it takes to attract him in the first place. Tall, dark, handsome, and an asshole, and have money. Also, they can basically try to change you. What attracts them is you being those things, but then when you get them, they try to change you and say you should open up more and be more sensitive. No, bitch, because that's not what got you in the first place. Because if that was the case, you would have just got with a guy in the first place who was sensitive and in tune with his feelings and shit. And if you wanted to get with a man who didn't, overvalue money, you would have just got with a broke nigga. So stop the cap.
To make his life happy. True love was going to make his life happy. So a typical Disney princess.
Okay. And now, what are your deal breakers?
No liars. someone who is inconsistent, a cheater, not financially stable, and um, oh, and sorry, I forgot. Um, someone who has a relationship with God is something else I need. So someone who has a relationship with God.
You know how many times I hear this shit? You know
Of course, she had to just throw that cliche in there for good measure. Um, it's just ironic, man, because the women who come on Kendra G, when they describe what are their deal breakers, they describe everything that they qualify for. You qualify for an inconsistent man, a lying man. What else did she say? Um, the man who ain't gonna keep it real with you, a man who don't got his stuff together, as an overweight post wall woman with a, as an overweight post wall woman. I can't say woman, as an overweight post wall woman with a bad 4-year-old that we hear in the back. You qualify for inconsistent liars that don't got their shit together and don't know how to communicate their feelings and got anger problems.
Then a cheater, not financially stable, and um,
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, a cheater. You qualify for a cheater. When you're overweight, yes, you're gonna inspire a man to want to cheat. But when the last time you seen a 300 pound? When's the last time you seen a 300 pound Disney princess? They want you to be the Disney fairy tale, but they feel no pressure to be a Disney fairy tale themselves to attract a Disney fairy tale. No matter how fat a woman is, no matter how ugly a woman is, no matter how many kids by how many baby daddies she got, every woman thinks she deserves the Disney fairy tale. No matter how much of a Disney nightmare she is.
make his life happy. So a typical Disney princess, you know.
Okay. And now, what are your deal breakers?
No liars, someone who is inconsistent, a cheater, not financially stable, and um, oh, and sorry, I forgot. Um, someone who has a relationship with God is something else I need. So someone who has a relationship with God.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I would like somebody that's cute. Like somebody that's easy on the eyes that you can wake up to. Someone with nice teeth and good hygiene.
Good hygiene, nice teeth, someone you can wake up to. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I said they need to be financially stable. If I'm ballparking around where I'm making, I would say around 80K.
Would you date anybody that made less, or 80K is the minimum?
If they are financially stable and they can provide for themselves, yes, but preferably mine or higher.
Okay.
You see that little cringe face she made? Because she knows she don't deserve it or qualify for it. Somebody who cute, somebody you could wake up to. It's just the nerve, man. The nerve. Like women like this are asking to be roasted bad. Like she's talking like a badass bitch. And she has an air of arrogance about it too. It's not like she's coming humble. Like she genuinely feel like she's talking like she's top 10% as far as, options on the dating market. Hey, I admire her confidence, but it's fucking ridiculous. And this guy is not coming. He's just not coming. I don't know what else to say.
I said they need to be financially stable. If I'm ballparking around where I'm making, I would say around 80K.
Would you date anybody that made less, or 80K is the minimum?
If they are financially stable and they can provide for themselves, yes, but preferably mine or higher.
Okay. Preferably 80K or more, but if you make 65 and you could take care of yourself, you could date him. Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, we see you, girl.
I had to do the
Woo!
shimmy on here too.
She did the shimmy on Instagram. She's doing the shimmy again. When was your last relationship?
I would say over 5 years ago.
5 years ago. You don't have
5 years. Good items don't stay on the market. 5 long years. And let's be clear. There's a guy at her job or a guy somewhere, a guy in her inbox who genuinely like her, who genuinely is attracted to her. He might make 30K and he might be chubby like her. Well, she more than chubby. He might be fat like her. Silly and goofy like her. But she would never F with him because she's waiting on her Disney prince. She's waiting on her Disney prince. So even this woman has nice guys in her inbox who would take her serious that she feel is beneath her. I just wanted to throw that out there. I was getting to a point, but I forgot the point. um. Oh yeah, 5 years. So this is the point I was gonna make. So she been single for 5 years. That's a long time. And some people will say, yeah, because don't nobody want this. No, somebody still does want this. But she's holding out. Essentially being the worst option that you could have on the dating market. Older, overweight, with a young child. But she feels she's too good for the 5 in her inbox right now who actually would take her serious. So that's why you should never feel sorry for these women. Ever. Ever. If you want to feel sorry for somebody on the dating market, feel sorry for the guy who gets completely ignored. He's a good dude. Maybe he 5'1", maybe he ain't the best looking. Feel sorry for that guy who can't get a woman to save his life. And that guy would take pretty much anything and he still can't get nothing. Feel sorry for those people on the dating market. Never, ever, for any reason, feel sorry for an XX who can't find a man. Because she can find a man. To put it simply. But the problem is she thinks she's too better. What am I talking about? The problem is she thinks she's way too good for the guy who's way too good for her. She thinks she would be settling on the guy who would be settling on her. The average Joe who would be settling on her. She sticks her nose up at him. Like, well, let's just break this down. And I got some other side topics I want to talk about tonight. Let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. We need $25 for me to stay on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. What up, Sheila? We got a rare Bella in the house. We got 2 rare Bellas in the house. Sheila, Miriam. What the hell was I about to say? See, here's the thing. I said this the other night. No good reason for a woman to be single after 30. But, because here's the thing. There's only going to be a couple of reasons why pretty much any woman can't maintain a relationship. One, she's just a horrible human being. That's the simple way to put it. That's one reason. The second main reason is she's swinging out of her league. Those are the 2 main reasons women fail in the dating market. Because they don't develop character. To put it simply. I could break down individual details, but the simple thing is they focus too much on looks and status and all that and never develop a decent character and a likable personality. That's one of the main 2 reasons why a woman consistently fails in the dating market. And that's probably not the main reason. The main reason is they're shooting out of their league. And the second reason I would say they never developed a good personality or a good character to actually be likable to sit in a room with for 2 hours. Women completely neglect that side of things. But this is what XXs need to realize. This might be a controversial statement, but fuck it, I'm rare breed. RB Sensei. This is what I do. 9 or 10 men, men who are nines and tens, are essentially out of every woman's league. I'm going to say that again. Men who are nines and tens on a scale from 1 to 10 are out of every woman's league. Even women who are nines and tens. And that's one harsh truth that women just don't understand. And if women did understand it, you know, women would be really trying to get into a relationship with the 6 or 7s. Let me explain why the 9 or 10 men are out of every woman's league, essentially. Because to a 9 or 10 man, a 9 or 10 woman is just another bitch. She's just another bitch. And the thing about being a 9 or 10 guy, other than having kids, and really the 9 or 10 guy could have kids without being in a serious relationship. We know that. If you're a 9 or 10 guy, there's women out there, good looking women out there who will take whatever deal you want to sign them up for. If you want to sign them up for a deal, like, look, we can have this baby, but look, I'm gonna come around on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and other than that, leave me alone, or I'm cutting you off, or something. Whatever type of setup he wants. If he's a 9 or 10 guy, he could get. So even if the woman is a 10, a guy who's a 10 would be doing her a favor by being in a relationship with her, in a sense that long-term relationships aren't really, I'm not gonna say they're not beneficial to men. They can be in certain ways. But there's an argument to be made. They're more beneficial to men under a 9 or a 10. But if you're a man who could pretty much get what you want, when you want, how you want, from whatever woman you want, well, almost whatever woman you want, you get the point. There's not much incentive to sit down with one and deal with in-laws and deal with her mood swings, and she's just gonna age. It's not much in it for the guy who could just have a roster for the rest of his life. You know? Or just have 3 live out girlfriends that you kick it with from time to time and they all know about each other. 'Cause, I guess a simple way to put it is a 9 or 10 guy is way more valuable than a woman who's a 9 or 10. Because to be a 9 or 10 guy, you gotta be hitting on all cylinders. To be a 9 or 10 woman, you just gotta look good and have a nice body. To be a 9 or 10 man, you gotta be tall, charismatic, funny, but not too funny. Have a bag. You see what I'm saying? That's why a 9 or 10 man is out of every woman's league. And they learn the hard way. They all choose to learn that the hard way. The women who do actually snag a 9 or 10, they just got lucky, essentially. They just got lucky. Call them at the right time or something. Um, how many people we got in here? 24 people in here. Can we get the likes up? I got 24 people watching and I only got 12 likes. That's just disrespectful. Rest in peace, Simple to P. Take your fat ass finger and hit the like button right now. Take your obese ass index and press that like button right now. With all due respect. Another thing I want to talk about, this is a side note. I'm going to press play on the video fairly soon. And please chime in the chat. You know, something I was thinking about. People don't really, people try to make it seem like they respect people with character, or they respect nice people, or they respect humility. People only respect humility, good character, and nice people when it's somebody in a position of power, or somebody who they perceive to be above them in a way. So I'll give you an example. Nobody gives a fuck about the humble, nice janitor. Nobody gives a fuck. If any, like, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck about the nice, humble guy on fries at McDonald's. But he's nice and friendly. Nobody gives a fuck. They're gonna treat him like shit. Probably try to bully him because they perceive him to be beneath them. People only admire humility, character, niceness, friendliness if it's like a celebrity or something, or a president or somebody in a position of power, or somebody who's seen as a higher level. That's when everybody, oh, he's so nice. I heard Keanu Reeves is so friendly. If Keanu Reeves worked at Chipotle, nobody would give a fuck how friendly Keanu Reeves was. Did you meet Keanu? He's the Chipotle worker. He's so nice when he's giving me my food. Nobody gives a fuck. So I just sometimes it get on my nerves when people act like they just value character and friendliness and niceness and humility so much. It don't play out like that in day-to-day interactions with human beings. Nice, friendly, humble people get treated the worst, get treated like shit, and they get treated like they're weak and pushovers, and people, punching bags in the butt of the joke. So yeah, I just call cap on humanity acting like they value those things so much when they treat those people the worst. They only admire it when it's somebody you wouldn't expect to be nice or friendly or something, like your boss or a celebrity, etc., etc. But another thing I wanted to talk about real quick before we press play, and this is completely random, but all these fucking rappers are getting extorted. And I play around with rap, and sometimes I think if I did happen to blow up, I know it's not gonna happen, but let's just hypothetically roll with me. I blew up. Um, I always thought to myself, if I ever blew up as a rapper, I wouldn't want shit to do with the street niggas at all. I wouldn't want nothing to do with the streets. I wouldn't want nothing to do with the criminals. But then I realized, man, once you start becoming a public figure and you getting money, all these street niggas are gonna try to extort you. The blacks, the Italians, all you're gonna have all these different underworld people trying to extort you. So then you get the bright idea of, well, I'll pay some street niggas to bully the street niggas who trying to extort me. But then what happened when the niggas you hired to bully the niggas who was trying to bully you try to bully you? Well, what happened when the niggas you hired to protect you from getting extorted try to extort you? And this is what a lot of your favorite celebrities are going through. The streets are intertwined with probably every aspect of life. There's politicians getting extorted by street niggas, rappers, actors, fucking YouTube streamers. If I get too big, they might try to knock on my door. Give us 20% or we're going to kill your whole family. I can't imagine how people navigate that. Like the celebrities and all the people who getting extorted by the streets. Like, I mean, I guess they just pay, but once you start paying, you can never stop paying. That's the hard part. I don't know. That's just a random thought. I just would imagine that would suck. So I mean, is the best option to go to the feds, but then them motherfuckers crooked too. They might try to extort you. So I don't know, man. That's just one of those things where it's like, man, maybe sometimes having money ain't all it's cracked up to be. You know, more money, more problems. All right, let's get back into the video.
Okay, we see you, girl.
I had to do the
Ooh.
shimmy on here too.
She did the shimmy on Instagram. She's doing the shimmy again. When was your last relationship?
I would say over 5 years ago.
5 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
No comment.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Nasty bitch.
Most of these women have a maintenance man. Most of these women have a maintenance man. Let me say this. I would imagine it's probably hard for a woman to find a man who really knocks her socks off in bed. When they find one, do you really think they ever completely let that man go? Even if she married or got a man or whatever. But yeah, you got to keep that in mind, man. Especially with modern dating. Like these women are they never dick free, and once they get hit right, they keep that guy around forever. A lot of times. I don't know what's y'all can let me know in the chat. What's worse, a woman saying no comment or a woman saying last month? Like which one comes off worse to y'all? A woman saying the last time I had sex was last month or 30 days ago, or when they say no comment or pass or skip or something like that. I feel like when people say skip, it make people think it was yesterday or last week. So let me know in the chat. Would you rather a woman say 30 days ago or I'm not answering that? Which one comes across worse? Sheila says no comment comes across worse. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Which one comes across? Yeah, everybody's saying no comment is worse.
When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
No comment.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay, so the last one I saw some people kind of eat me up. I need to work on time management, so procrastinating. I need to verbalize my feelings in the moment and not let them build up. And then I also, my cousin helped me practice one.
There's no structure in that household. A decent man in a woman's life is invaluable. It really is. It ain't about the money. They always talk about the money, protection. It ain't even really. It's just a man's presence in your life. Just to be able to say you have a man. To walk down the street and to be a man standing next to you can prevent some dude from trying to snatch your purse or something. Just the presence of a man is underrated in a woman's life. Super underrated. They don't get it though. But there's no structure in that house. That kid is back there just going absolutely nuts.
When we got off. The third one I think was, oh, I lost it. I'm sorry. I got nervous again.
So what were the two?
Organization. I need to be more organized. Yes.
They always say some shit. They always say some shit that don't got anything to do with a relationship. I get it, procrastinating, that could be intertwined with a relationship, but say what's your real problems. Like the question should be changed to what are 3 flaws that one of your exes or what are 3 flaws your exes would say you need to work on in a relationship? That needs to be the new question. I don't care if you procrastinate or you fucking pick your pimples or something. I mean, that's not really relevant to this show. I mean, a woman saying, "Oh, I'm late all the time." I mean, that's a character issue, but even that really isn't telling me about something that's going to really pertain to the relationship like that. They all say the same thing, man. I'm a procrastinator, time management, patience. They all say the same answers, man. And yeah, they rarely say I need to lose weight, even if they're clearly big. It was a couple I can remember that said lose weight, but yeah, they rarely say that. Yeah, a lot of these women need to come on and say, "Yeah, my biggest flaw in a relationship is I'm emotionally abusive," because that is most XXs. Most XXs are 1,000,000% emotionally abusive.
I need to be more organized. Yes.
So the 3 flaws are organized,
Um, procrastinator,
procrastinator,
and then I guess vocalizing my feelings in
vocalizing
the
your
appropriate time. Yes.
Okay. What would you say to the man that might be concerned that you have a 4-year-old?
I'm a great mom. My son is great. I am very particular of who I have around my son.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Your son doesn't sound great back there. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a good kid. He may be a good kid, but he doesn't sound very well behaved back there. And you being a great mom to your 4-year old doesn't relieve my worry that you have a 4-year-old. Men aren't hesitant to date women with 4-year-olds because they think the woman is going to be a bad mother. Like, I might have to chop this episode up because, like, this is some good stuff I'm giving on this episode. She's bringing out some good stuff. And another thing, women need to stop saying, "Oh, I don't let just anybody come across." Let me start over. Women also need to stop saying, "I don't let just anybody come around my kid." Okay, we don't see coming around your kid as a prize. Stop saying that. Like we're gonna work for the privilege to be around some kid that ain't ours. Stop saying that shit. We don't care. I mean, not in the beginning. We don't care about some mystery kid that we don't get the chance to see yet. It's like a threat. Don't think you coming around my kid too soon. Don't nobody want to. Stop saying that goofy stuff. None of this is easing anybody's worries about dating a woman with a 4-year-old by saying you're a good mother and you don't let anybody around your kid.
Great mom. My son is great. I am very particular of who I have around my son. So I'm not just going to let anybody be around him. So if you're not looking to be a consistent father figure in my son's life, please don't even waste my time. Respectfully, though. Respectfully.
You got the nerve. She's the bottom of the barrel in the dating market and got the nerve to catch a tube. Talking about if you don't want to raise my kid with me, just stay away from me, respectfully. Nobody wants to. Nobody's going on a dating market like, I hope I find a single mom with a 4-year-old. I hope I can find a single mother with a 4-year-old who act like she a bad bitch. I'm really looking for that. Nobody. Not even the pathetic guy who would take it. He wasn't really looking for it, but he just gonna work with what he can get. These women are lost, man. That don't even make sense. They're so gone mentally. I wouldn't want to be with somebody who's this detached from reality. Even if I was attracted to her, even if I didn't mind the kid, the fact that she's this detached from how the real world work would be the deal breaker for me.
Son's life, please don't even waste my time. Respectfully, though. Respectfully.
And why would a man be lucky to be with you?
I think I am bomb.com. I think that I'm.
Is this camera on me? Yes. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
What kind of shit is that?
Woohoo! Yes! Wow! Congratulations.
Son's life, please don't even waste my time. Respectfully, though. Respectfully.
And why would a man be lucky to be with you?
I think I am bomb.com. I think that I'm kind, I'm generous, I am nurturing. I don't judge a book by its cover. I care. I just want to be loved and loved back.
Okay. We moved a little bit faster over here because we already did it on IG.
It's
But I
okay.
know her name is Leandra. You still up on my phone too. Shoot.
Yes.
Let me bring you right on up. Let me bring you right on up. Here she goes, Leandra. Leandra on the Kendra G single.
Sticking your tongue out. Like I was about to roast the picture on the left, and I didn't even pay attention to what she just did on the right. Why did you stick your tongue out again? Why do you have to mimic the picture? This is egregious. I can't explain how childish this woman is. I can't explain it. I can't articulate it. Oh my goodness.
Dating app, Leandra, Leandra.
Yes.
Leandra. That's her name and her username.
Yeah.
Leandra. All right, fellas, you can shoot your shot. You can send her a message. I'm gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna send her a message right now. Hey girl, hey girl.
We
I
didn't
sent
do the
you.
age, Kendra.
Oh, what's the age range you want to do?
So I just wanted to say if you're mature, 28, and then I would say 45.
If you're
But
mature, say it again.
I said 28 to 45, but I saw somebody said something about like not the older guys don't get any love, but I also do want more kids once I'm married, so you need to, you know, be able to, do that.
Wait, so you said you want more kids?
I would like more kids when I'm married.
She likes more kids when she's married. Okay. All right, so don't play with it. But could he have a kid?
Yes, but you just need to
Okay.
be in your child's life consistently.
Just can't. I actually knew a woman who actually was a lot like this woman. Um, she was bigger. She had a kid, a young kid, and she was kind of arrogant. Like when I met her, like we hung out a couple times, you know. But I always found it weird that she was arrogant, like she was a baddie. Like, ma'am, you're not a baddie. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to do, so we can hang out a couple times. But I don't understand the ego. Like your body and your situation isn't matching your ego. It threw me off. Like if you're gonna be a single mother who overweight and all these disadvantages, at least be cool and humble. But yeah, this is absurd. This whole thing is absurd. But yeah, let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. I'm looking to meet a $25 live stream goal. If we meet the goal, I'll stay on 2 hours. Let's get the donations up.
Okay, be in your child's life. All right, let's do it. So here's her name again. Um, Leandra, you can send her a DM or you can scroll down and push the heart to star or send her a gift. And it's, oh yeah, I'm going to read the bio because she mentions
Oh.
Disney in this bio again. I'm a mother of a 4-year-old son. I'm very family oriented. My family is pretty big and I love spending time with them. I've been a home owner for about 7 years. I'm a hopeless romantic. So if you can be the Prince Naveen to my princess Tiana, we will work out just fine. I'm a June Cancer, so I love hard and I love the water. I am fun and loving and just really want someone who can match my vibe. Oh, you want the guy to live near Philly, right?
I no, it's okay if they don't live near Philly. It's just that you got to be understanding that I just can't just drop everything and leave. Unless it's
Yeah.
the summer. I'm off on summers. I'm off June,
That's,
July, August.
that's right. She's a second grade teacher. All right. Once again, here it is, Leandra, Leandra. All right. We wasn't blurred.
Wow. 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 Look at that picture. This woman done been ran hard in them streets. Gangbangers, strangers, and some more shit. She done been with gangbangers, strangers in the middle of danger. Getting those cheeks blown out. Look at this whole shit. Oh my goodness. She was that big girl that got passed around to all the homies. Dang, Kendra, this last picture you put up to the screen really put the nail in the coffin. It really put the nail in the coffin. If there was one guy left that was still kind of interested, he ain't interested no more. Not the hooker outfit in front of the Tupac backdrop at the club with a hood nigga holding the camera up. Not that. Anything but that. Oh my goodness. It just kept getting worse as we went along. And this is a teacher, by the way. A teacher. She's teaching the youth, the next generation.
Sorry this time, girlfriend.
No, you weren't.
Keep me posted how it goes, boo.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Hey,
When I'm with you, I feel like if you say you wanna.
Hey, girl.
Get them kids! Get them kids! Get them kids! Hurry up! Get them kids! Don't you leave it with.
I'm trying to see what let's see. That might be interesting.
Let's think what would happen if the 10 people let's think what would happen if the 10 people, the 10 men and the 10 women on that island reverted to the way we act now, the way women want to do for self and all that. Would it work?
So this is in
No.
I don't know. Did you want to respond first?
No.
No, go ahead.
They would die.
So this is what I think will happen. I think from that group of 20, there's gonna be someone, maybe two, emerge as like a real leader, man or woman, and the leader's gonna have the vision and the idea of how to get everybody else off, get everybody housed and fed and clothed or whatever, right? And then you're probably gonna have, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say it's gonna be probably a woman or two who they're going to do the operations part of making that idea come to fruition. And then I think those one or two women who are doing the ops, they're gonna control everybody else. As far as, hey, you
do this.
Yeah, you can sew. All right, you go sew over there. Oh, you
everybody
know how
their
to
roles.
chop wood, you go chop wood over there. There's gonna be somebody like doling out assignments. This is all gonna come from like one or two people at the very top who have shown that they have the leadership skills, that they have the intelligence, that they have the emotional capacity to talk to people, to deal with people, to, you know what I mean? Like there's a certain level of charisma.
Would the leader be a man or a woman? I'm curious.
It could be either. And to be very honest,
It'll probably be a man.
if you say so. But
Yeah. The thing is, with no, how can I put it? I don't want to say social order because they'll, in this situation, some order will come about. But what I'm saying is, in a situation like that, the one or two alpha males aren't gonna let a XX be in a position of power. The two top, well, I guess it ain't gonna be two alpha males. There can only be one. So I can assure you, the alpha male that emerges from the man group is running everybody. The so-called alpha woman who emerged from the female group is going to get completely dominated by the alpha that emerges from the male group. I mean, to some extent, I'm sure she's right. There would be maybe one or two women who would emerge as the superior women, but they're still going to go suck the alpha from the male group off and get under his protection. It's not going to be the top it's not going to be the top woman coming together with the top man and they lead together as king and queen. No, the alpha male is going to dominate the alpha XX, the so-called alpha XX that emerged from the girl group. But that's funny. I get it. She tried to do her best to make it where in that situation, the XXs and XYs are equal. But we know that that's not how it will work out, actually.
it could be either. And to be very honest,
It'll probably be a man.
if you say so. But
Because you just think if you just,
this is where
No, but just let me finish.
Guard down,
So
go
I
ahead.
just let me
this
finish.
is where the problem
But let me finish. But this is the thing. It's not going to be one person who's running everything.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, the person who is the leader likely can't do shit. They cannot do shit. They cannot do it themselves. They cannot do the ops. They cannot dole out responsibilities. They only just have the vision. And they have the workings of how.
This is what, see, she doesn't understand male hierarchies. See, and this is what XXs don't get. Amongst men, you got to know what the fuck you doing to rise to the top. If you put 10 men in a room and this one dude who got the vision, but he don't know how to actually do the activity, that nigga, ain't nobody gonna listen to that nigga. But she don't understand that because she's not in those male spaces. See, the thing is, to drag your nuts in male spaces, you got to be competent. Because if there's any chink in your arm or you fucking up, they're like, nigga, you don't even know what you're talking about. Get out of here, nigga. You gonna get pushed to the side real quick. If you trying to walk around with your chest poked out, but you don't actually know how to do the work that we doing at this job, oh nah. Nobody's gonna respect you, and you will not rise to the top as the top alpha male. No. In male groups, you have to be competent. It's a competency hierarchy. It's not about just who has a vision. It's ridiculous. She really doesn't get it.
And they have the workings of how to put it together, but they still can't make it come to pass.
Right.
So really, yeah, he a leader, but like, other than the idea and the vision, what else can he do? He's incredibly valuable to the situation, but he's not the one making it happen. It's the two ops people. And again, that's gonna be a man or a woman. I think it'll probably be women, but it could be a man or a woman. So those are the people that's real, the intermediaries, those are the ones that's gonna really make it happen. So and they're gonna identify whose strengths are what. And then they're gonna put everybody on their strengths. And then that's how they're gonna either make themselves a way out, or they're gonna.
See, here's another thing that, you know, modern XXs who are used to modern XX privilege. Look, in the jungle, ain't gonna be no bossing men around and trying to act like you men's authority figure. Because in the jungle, they'll just delete you. The men would just delete you if you get on their nerves too much. You causing too much of a problem. It ain't no men biting their tongues in the jungle. They gonna be like, bitch, shut the fuck up before we delete you. It ain't, and you know, ain't no clutching your pearls in the jungle. See, see, the true power dynamic really come out in the jungle when it ain't social institutions to kind of keep men under wraps to not be able to check women, and women can cuss men out and poke men in the forehead. That wouldn't happen in the jungle in the wild. Bitches would just get deleted. let's just be real. So it wouldn't be no, I'ma tell men what to do. No. No. No.
The way out, or they're gonna figure out how to like create a village there, and they're just gonna have to live there till whenever.
Can I, this made me just think about something, and I
just gonna have to live there to figure out how to like make themselves a way out, and then that's how they're gonna either make them what, and then those are the ones that's gonna really make it happen. So and they're gonna identify whose strengths are what, and then they're gonna put everybody on their strengths, and then that's how they're gonna either make themselves a way out, or they're gonna figure out how to like create a village there, and they're just gonna have to live there till whenever.
Can I, this made me just think about something, and I gotta say this. Now, this is a separate scenario, but very similar. And this is just going back to the whole I don't need a man thing, right? If we said the whole world was wiped out in terms of people, right? Whatever. There was a COVID, there was a new strand of COVID, and it killed 7 point something billion people, and there's one man.
But they say COVID's not real. So.
But you get what I'm saying. So now let's go with it, right? Something happened where everybody dies, and we're still on this I don't need a man. I think women need to understand how important men are to society, in a sense that we actually help continue society to progress in terms of population. If I took 100 men and one woman in a 2-year time span, how much could I populate this world?
Okay, but there's... Wait, nigga, you said one woman?
Hold on.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm trying to understand. You said one woman?
I said one woman and 100 men. How much?
6, 9 months.
How much could I? I just want to answer, guys.
Maybe like 5 kids.
5 kids in 2 years, right?
No,
in a 24-month time span.
Oh, so it'll be 2 kids.
2 kids, yeah. It takes
cool. If I took one man, and 100 women, and I said we need to repopulate the earth, how many kids can I have in 24 months?
200?
Roughly.
But okay.
So this is the but what?
Probably the worst argument. Like, I see where you're coming from, but look, let me simplify. The reason they need us is because we literally built society and maintain it, like the stuff that really matter. We built it, we invented it, and we maintain it. That's the simplest way to put why XYs are extremely important and why they wouldn't make it without us. We invented it, we built it, we maintain it. Point blank fucking period.
$200?
Roughly.
But
okay. So this is the but what I'm trying to say is that men are. But what I'm trying to
make it seem like you're more valuable.
No, I'm not making it seem like I'm more.
That your point is that like okay.
You see what I'm saying? I can't even wait. Let me finish. Let me finish my thing. Oh my God. What I'm saying is we talk about we don't need a man.
Nobody said that.
But if
what are we? Yo,
like even if you
what?
You're talking about women.
Yo,
all right. I don't need a man in my life.
Yo, men are.
What is their personal preference for what their life means for them? It just have nothing to do with what a man's value in life
to the world.
To the world. Because
right.
I say I don't need a man in my life because I'm good, I'm set, and I don't really care for a romance in my life. Whatever my life is like right now, I'm good.
She is damaged, bitter, and she ain't even that old. I think she might be 30, 31 or something. She said her age one of these years, but she about 30. She at the wall. You could tell when they start saying I don't even care no more. Like they are cooked. They are fully cooked. I don't need romance. I don't need a man. I don't want a man. Oh wow. This is the bitterness and the jadedness. I don't care if it ain't a word that men are talking about after XX's hit the wall. Just forget it. I'm cool. I'll just be by myself for the rest of my life. AKA, I done been ran through the ringer by Pookie and Ray Ray. They done did a number on my heart, my brain, everything. Sent my ass to therapy a couple times. Yeah, this is bad. When all she had to do was pick a good dude in high school or college. But she wanted to run the streets, and now she cooked for life. Let's get the donations up. If not, I'm going to get off after this video go off. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Yeah, whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the king or queen of the stream, aka the live stream sponsor. I kind of did want to stay on 2 hours, but we'll see. Let's get the donations up.
It just have nothing to do with what a man's value in life
to the world.
To the world. Because
right.
I say I don't need a man in my life because I'm good, I'm set, and
like, who do you think put that couch together? Who do you think shipped that outfit to the store that you bought it from? Who do you think created the company that made your eyelashes? Like, oh my goodness, who put that table in front of you together? Who invented the microphone that you're talking to? Who invented the camera you're being recorded on? Who do you think built the car you're going to drive off in after the cameras go off? Who do you think built the road you're going to drive the car on? It's just absurd. Every XX need men in their personal life. There's probably 100 men that make you be able to do everything you did today. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This just shows how fucking stupid you are and how stupid XXs who say this shit are. Yes, in your personal life. Yes, you individually. There's 100 men that made this day possible for you. We get it. No, you don't have to have a boyfriend. You don't need a boyfriend in your life. Yes, you will make it to the end of your life probably without a boyfriend. I hope you're saving money though. These 8 at the table checks ain't gonna get you to retirement, but you're not smart enough to think that far in the future.
I don't need a man in my life because I'm good. I'm set. And I don't really care for a romance in my life. Whatever my life is like right now, I'm good. That does not take away from what a man can.
What if every woman thought like that?
Then yes, I need
Amanda, so this is what I'm saying. It probably started off with one woman that thought like that. But now we're probably at, I don't know, at least 100,000 women that think like that. Maybe even more, but I'm going to go on the low end. What I'm saying is when something starts, it doesn't end where it starts. It continues to progress. So now, yeah, you could say that that's what it is, but the reality is this. If at this rate, all women say, I don't need a man, we're going to end up in a place where population is going to go like this. Now, shout out to Elon.
By the way,
Elon Musk actually said that there is a population
no, because the Y
decrease.
Disappearing.
Earth is getting very.
The Y chromosome is apparently disappearing, and if you
and what women? I mean, and men to give into women?
Yeah, you can't have a boy without a Y chromosome.
Yeah, you're saying it's less boys, right?
Right.
You know, because there's less girls, is what you're saying. No, she's saying there's less boys.
No, the Y chromosome is disappearing.
Right.
Why? Because it. Yeah, so
right.
women are
got you.
and boys are XY. So they're basically saying that
women are going to rule the world.
You know why? Because they be drinking Heinekens and they be drinking estrogen drinks and taking these and ingesting these estrogen foods.
It's in the vaccine.
I don't eat Frosted Flakes. You know I don't eat Frosted. I eat Captain Crunch. That's where the real, you got to be a warrior to chew Captain Crunch. Yeah, it don't even hurt me no more.
You got to be a real man.
Yeah, real man eat Captain Crunch.
Sheila says, wait until she gets old and everything in the house starts breaking down. Yeah, she's going to say, I'll just call someone, which is still the same thing. You need a man. Facts. And look, all these women who are going to be single for the rest of their life, their family is going to have to pick up the slack that a husband would have picked up. So they're going to be a burden on somebody. They're going to be a burden on a man one way or another. I know it from my personal life. I know all the single women in my life that they call me to help them with shit. I'm like, damn, I wish you had a man so you wouldn't have to call me. Like, yeah, they need men. Stop the cap.
Even hurt me no more.
You gotta be a real man.
Yeah, real man eat Captain Crunch.
Feel in the roof of your mouth.
It's called a callus. It's called a callus, baby.
Your mouth gets so rough, it's just used to it.
Shit don't even cut no more. Come on. It's like work hands. Yeah.
All right. So I think we should end this on so we've talked a lot about the problems tonight, like an incredible amount about the problems and the causes of the problems, in which I think it's very important. However, I think that what we owe to our audience is like a nugget of information regarding the solution.
We'll start with smooth, since smooth is smooth.
Baby, like smooth. Do people do that?
I never heard
Can you
that
teach me how to? You never.
She's from New York, bro. She's from New York. Just a little.
That's not even the real Dougie. So.
But I think that the solution comes down to one woman. Gotta let the guard down a little bit. You gotta let the guard down. You gotta stop trying to prove something to society and men by making money. It's cool to make money, but you just also gotta be down for your nigga. If you so happen to meet a man and he doesn't make as much money than you, or he's not as successful or established as you, does he stand a chance? If he make you happy, are you gonna be with him? You get what I'm saying? We gotta change the way we approach relationships first off. You gotta stop women always trying to date.
Well, the solution is XXs need to submit to manhood. If they don't have a father in their life, they need to find an uncle and follow his lead, or a male cousin and follow his lead, and let the male cousin that she love pick her mate, and go back to the traditional times. And then after the male cousin just hypothetically picked a mate, then she need to submit to that mate and serve him for a lifetime and follow his lead. That's the solution. Submission is the solution. Submitting to righteous manhood is the solution. But yeah, don't nobody want to hear that. Still looking for a buzzer beater donation. Looking for $25 to stay on for 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat.
Up. You're not willing to date a man that make less money than you or not as fancy as you. His will ain't nice as yours. You got the Benz and he got the Toyota. It ain't gonna work. Why? Why he can't drive his Camry and you drive your Benz? I know a lot of women that ain't gonna go for it. We got to change the way we think. Be willing to help each other to grind up together. You know what I'm saying? Be willing to become a unit and don't always look for the man to be the one that initiates this unity. I feel like that's the only time a team happens is because a man say, "Yo, we could do good work together. We should work."
Of course they being disrespectful, but this is why, I mean, look, man. Black men need to start learning their worth. I wouldn't sit down. I wouldn't sit down and have no conversation with no B-dubs under any. I wouldn't sit down and have no conversation with no XX really, period, for a podcast or nothing. I would go on a podcast if it's men only. Oh, shout out to Doug. He's the live stream sponsor. He's giving me hope. I mean, I still don't know if we're going to meet the $25 goal, but everybody shout out Doug. He's the live stream sponsor, the king of the stream. He donated $5, our first donation, a late term donation, but donation's still the same. He says, keep up the great content. Keep covering all the ridiculous nonsense. Appreciate it, Doug. This for you, big dog. Hey, following his footsteps, we need $20 more to stay on 2 hours.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucker where I can't lose.
Yeah, I don't look at this point in my life. I really don't want anything to do with 99.9% of XXs. And even the ones I do want something to do with, I want something to do with them for an hour max. I'll just say that. At this point, they're not even worth interacting with, man. Shout out to all the decent XXs who are likable to be around and don't disrespect men and don't try to break men's balls. Like pretty much every woman I know break men's balls, and I just don't appreciate it. I'm trying to think of a woman I can even think of in my head that when I come around them, they're nice, they're feminine, they don't say nothing disrespectful, they don't say nothing even close to disrespectful. I'm trying to think of even one. I guess the best women are like just the quiet ones, the ones who willing to be quiet and just be shy, keep to themselves, just be nice. That's the hardest. It seems like that's the hardest thing for XXs to do, to just be a nice person to somebody that they can't get anything from. Shout out to Zachariah. It's been a while since I seen him in here. Shout out to Zachariah. Sheila says, my father and my brothers passed away. Life has been giving me lemons as of late, so my relatives help me out with stuff around the house. That's good. That's good, Sheila. Oh man, it seemed like every XX I come around now, they have this air of arrogance. I could tell instantly that they think they're better than me. You know, maybe it's because I live in my mom's basement. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm black, but I don't know. Like, well, we already know that B Dubs treat. Oh, my boy Doug came through with the buzzer beater $20 donation. He said, I got you, my bro. You're the best Kendra G reactor in these YouTube streets. I can't watch a Kendra G without your commentary. You're correct. Don't try to debate modern women. Waste of time. Facts. Hey, Doug, man. I appreciate you, man. Everybody shout out Doug. He saved the live stream. I was literally about to just get off. You know, he literally saved the live stream. What a beautiful thing. 2-hour live stream tonight. I need everybody to shout out Doug.
Thank you for being there, man. Charles,
I run shit. You just live here.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother. I hear you. Man, I hear you.
City boy! City boy!
My nigga.
Well, we keeping it going. Keeping it going tonight. What was I just talking about? Oh, I know what I was just talking about. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves, man. When I get around XXs and they instantly, like, the first thing, it's the first thing they think to do. How can they break my balls? It's like that's the first thing they think of when they walk in the room with me. How can I make fun of this man, emasculate this man, or talk down to this man? At this point, I'm just getting fed up, man. I'm getting fed up. I'm getting older. I don't have the patience for woes. I don't have the patience for these hoes, man. Being disrespectful. Let's just get back into it.
We could do good work together. We should work.
Oh, that's how I got on this topic. She's snickering. They just childish, man. See, they love being disrespectful. I said this before. A B-Dub's favorite pastime is disrespecting and emasculating a black man, laughing when he talk, insulting him. And I guess a lot of black men just had low self-esteem to even continue to put up with it.
Men say, "Yo, we could do good work together. We should work." Are you gonna come to me and bring me some properties and tell me that I should, get with you and we could do this?
No, for sure.
Nah, it ain't
Gemini.
like that. Yeah, it ain't. She's just telling fibs right now.
Telling fibs.
It don't happen like that. Women don't be for the build up. Like, you know what I mean?
So I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. You're only giving suggestions for women on how
I'm gonna give it to men too. I'm gonna give it to men too. I'm gonna give it to men too.
Alan said to tell the audience to hit the like button.
Oh, guys, hit the like button. Quit playing.
Yeah. If you think women need to, you know what I mean, make some changes, hit that like button. You about to smash that joint. Like
1,000 likes in 6 seconds.
Y'all niggas know how to do that. Keep hitting the like button.
When it come, they ain't get one like it. They mad.
Well, and another thing, I said this before. If a woman referred to guys as niggas, that it's a black flag. Don't fuck with her. Don't even have a one night stand with her. Dudes ain't listening to me on that. Like, fuck that, nigga. We gonna have our one night stands. Just protect your energy, man. Don't even have a one night stand with them. That's a deal breaker for me. If a woman refer to guys as niggas, I'm not a degenerate. I'm not a low level project street thug. You can't talk like that and be with me as my lady. It's crazy though, man. The street thugs, the street niggas, they get the most respect in the black community. It's crazy. You know? That's why I reject the B community. I reject it. I don't want to be accepted by the B community. I said this on another live stream. When the B community saying you a sellout or you acting white, you doing something right. When the B community think you a square and a lame or something, that's a testament. That's a signal that you're doing something right. A scripted podcast. What the hell is a scripted podcast? A scripted podcast? I'm never writing a script. I wing it. I mean, I know it's cringe sometimes when I just get to winging it and going on rants and shit, but it just is what it is. If that's what you're getting at, Spirit. Um, yeah.
She said the joke going up.
Can't listen to her. She be on some super duper.
Too.
Yeah.
But when it come to men, like men, we got it. We have issues.
Your voice so soft.
We have
Talk about
issues
niggas.
that we gotta change.
There we go. There we go. Now she gonna make it seem like he's sway. Stop making your voice sound so soft when you talking to niggas. They use the same methods. They gonna say you either sway or you don't love your mama or what else do they do? They gonna find something, man. But to making it seem like he's sway, that's one of their main go tos. A podcast. I don't know if I could do a podcast, bro. I don't think I could do a podcast. Like, would it have women on it? Oh my gosh. No, because I would end up. They would have niggas come up to the studio and try to fight me, pop me, slash my tires. Nah, I don't. And then they be throwing drinks on dudes. Nah. Well, yeah, I don't think I could do it.
We got issues, but our issues don't come in the form of like how we treat our women in a sense. It's about the things we do outside of them. We treat our women nice. See, but we sometimes men like other things. Men got a big appetite. So that's where you tend to hurt women is by fucking with other women. Normally that's what it is. But you know what's crazy? I was thinking about I was thinking
That's definitely the biggest deal breaker for a woman is because I fucked another woman.
I was thinking about how they always talk about men are not loyal and we're dogs, right? But if you think about it, a man will stick with his same woman forever. If she'll allow him, he may cheat and he may fuck up due to his tendencies, his appetite for other women and the shit he see. But a woman let another man come along that can provide the same or more, or a better situation or a better safety net, she will cut that nigga off and slide. So women are super unloyal in some senses. Men, we gonna stick to you. You may not provide nothing for me. We take care of house and home, pay all the bills. You can do nothing for me but be what I need you to be
you.
Is and love me. You know what I mean? Make me feel at home. That's all you do.
Whenever I'm at home.
I'm gonna keep you, no matter what you do, no matter how many times you ain't do what I wanted you to do.
Boy, you
I'm
was
gonna
going
stick to you.
somewhere.
All right, what else do I want to? Oh man, let's see what this dude is talking about, man. Oh my goodness, let's see what this dude is talking about, y'all. Oh, I see what you're saying, Spirit. A podcast. I mean, only thing about a podcast, a lot of I don't know, man, because I'm not really one of those people who could just. I mean, I could talk if I'm going over videos and go over what I think, but people who could just sit there for 3 hours and just talk about some random shit, I don't know if that's me. But I feel you, Spirit. I feel you. I don't know. Let's see what this dude is talking about.
Hello? We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Okay, what about now?
Are you looking for love?
Yeah, I'm terrible with this thing. Yeah, I'm definitely. Absolutely. What's happening?
Is this your child?
Absolutely. I don't take care of nobody else, kid.
How old is your kid?
She be 9 months next month.
You are the first man that came on with a baby in their hands.
Yeah, well, I'm a different kind of guy. All due respect, anybody who in queue probably gonna want to hang up because you ain't gonna be able to get to them. This interview gonna take a while.
The all new Kendra G single.
And he ain't lie. because this is an individual video, and this is 52 minutes, and it's a dude. I mean, I never would have. Yeah. At least he dressed to impress. So he already coming, even with the baby in his hands, he already coming better than most of the women that come on Kendra G. At least he dressed to impress. That's crazy. Even the dude that comes on with a baby in his hand is presenting better. Oh, I think I know what you. Well, okay. I see. I didn't get what you were saying, Spirit. I didn't. What up, T Orlando? I get what you're saying now. I don't know if people would like that. Well, I guess they could. I mean, people would probably want to see the video, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Spirit. I wonder could I get on Spotify? uh, I guess it wouldn't be that difficult to just rip the audio and upload a podcast, and I could just even if I just did it once a week. Interesting. That's definitely a thought, Spirit. I will put some thought into that. Yeah.
Google's dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store.
Oh, I want to go over something real quick. I want to go over something.
Are you looking for love?
Yeah, I'm terrible with this thing. Yeah, I'm definitely. Absolutely. What's happening?
Is this your child?
Absolutely. I don't take care of nobody else, kid.
Now I want to talk about that statement right there. One of my pet peeves with men. When men have like a little smart ass mouth. That's fucking sway as fuck. When men have a smart mouth. And I've run into this a lot. When you're around men, a lot of men have a smart mouth like a bitch. And I don't respect them at all. I instantly lose all respect for them. It's like passive aggressive. What you on your period, nigga? Like, men don't operate like this. I've run into a lot of bitch ass dudes who carry themselves like this, and they always got some type of smart comeback. You could just be asking them, "Hey man, you know what time it is? It's time for you to get a watch, my brother." Like, you fucking drag. Replace the D-R with the F. You smag. Like, oh my god, that's one of my biggest pet peeves in men. Like, you got a smart mouth like a bitch, bro. Like, what? Hey man, I be keeping to myself, y'all. I don't fuck with these sucker niggas, man. I always tell y'all, 80% of men are suckers and bitch ass dudes for one reason or another. And I just had to get that off my chest, man. I ain't watching nobody else, kid. Stop act, man. That's a bitch response, man. I had to say that.
How old is your kid?
She be 9 months.
Okay, Okay, so T Orlando, are you criticizing? I mean, did I call this dude a bitch? Well, no, I said it's some bitch shit. But are you criticizing me calling him a bitch? I don't think I called him a bitch. Did I call him a bitch, y'all? Can y'all help me? But T Orlando, can you clear up what your critique is? And then I want to address Master of Blackjack. Okay, Master of Blackjack. I think Master of Blackjack says if you're good friends, it's fine. I don't think it's fine. I mean, we obviously we can agree to disagree. I was thinking about this earlier. I'm not a hang around the bros type of guy. I don't like how men interact. I'll just say it flat out. Maybe I'm soft, maybe I'm sensitive. Hey, whatever you want to call it. But I'm really not a fan of the way men interact. Even so-called men friends. It's like the constant breaking of the balls. I can't stand it, guys. Because I mean, maybe I don't even think it's not because I'm not good at it. I have no interest in it. I don't find it fun. I don't. I don't like it. That's the just. I think it's it's just not positive. It's not productive. It's not like I don't get the point. Like, how is this improving my life? How is this making me better? Like breaking balls all day. Like, let's talk about a real topic or something. It's just like a waste of time. It's just frivolous, pointless, childish banter that I just have no interest in. I find it to be beneath me. I find it to be just super childish. Like when I get in situations, when I get around dudes, um, okay, I'm gonna read what spirits say. But when I get around dudes and I can tell it's a ball breaking environment, I'm like, oh gosh, not this idiot shit, not this caveman shit. I gotta find a way out of here. Because for me, I'm more of a straight communicator. I don't want to play. I don't want to play with grown men. And now I'm gonna give y'all another example. When I worked at the construction site, I went to this one site, and this dude, he had an attitude. He was a bitch ass nigga. Like, I mean, yeah, some of y'all have a problem with me referring to men as bitches because we critique women when they call men bitches, but it's a little different. I mean, well, you know what? It is what it is. Some men are bitches. Like I don't know how to. It's just true, and it's certain things about me that somebody can say I'm a bitch. I mean, I'm kind of scared to kill spiders. You can say I'm a bitch for that. but but Spirit says RB is like a get right to the point, answer the question, ask, don't waste my time persona. Are you saying I'm like that, Spirit? Um, I think I'm like that. Um, I just think men should be. Yeah, I'm a. Let's get to it. Like, cause here's the thing. I'm gonna rant a little bit. I'm somebody, as y'all know, I'm kind of antisocial. I mean, I'm not like diagnosing myself that, but I'm not really a big fan of being around people. Period. But here's the thing: when I am around people, I'm my thing is like I'm here for a reason. I'm either here because I'm being here for a relative, or like I'm supporting somebody who I fuck with, and they had an event or they had something and they wanted me to come, so I showed up for them to show my support or show my love or be there for them. Or I'm somewhere because I'm getting money. Those are the only two reasons I'm really gonna be around people. I'm either here for somebody I love, so I won't get fined, or I'm here so I can get some money. Those are the only really two reasons I go around humans. So, so when I find myself in a predicament where it's like you trying to roast back and forth, it's like, man, chill. I'm not here for that. When I go to work, I'm not trying to roast back and forth with you niggas. I'm not trying to be none of y'all friends. I'm here to clock in, do whatever my job is, and clock the fuck out. I don't want to ask you if you saw the game last night. I don't want to get to know you. I'm here to do my. I'm not trying to be rude, people. I'm not. I'm not, man. And because people be on some funny shit. I want nothing to do with the workhouse politics. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you're gossiping about me, which most of them will. The quiet guy, like I just find all this to be stupid and beneath me, to be frank. I no, I don't like none of you motherfuckers. I think most of y'all are childish. I think most of you have poor character. Yes, I think I'm better than you. Like, okay, this is probably coming off wrong. I don't. How can I word this? How can I word this? It's not that I think I'm better than people. It's just that people be on some shit that's beneath me. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Um, especially in my older age, I realized that most human interaction is like revolves around some form of negativity. Even when people are not trying to be that way, it still ends up revolving around either gossiping around somebody, either trying to break your balls, either saying slick comments and expecting you to banter back and forth. A lot of human interaction is negativity. Like a lot of it. When you really sit back and analyze it, you're like, oh, this is kind of just all negativity, really. Why am I here again? Oh yeah, because I have to be. Once again, the only reason I go around people is when I kind of have to be to get money to survive or to be there for a relative at one of those mandatory family events or something that you kind of can't shake. And it's like every time you do get in these social situations, it's always at least one motherfucker that make you be like, man, I ain't coming to the next one, or I got to start filling out applications or something. I don't know, man. But the point that I just was making is, you know, I guess I'm an old soul. But let's go a little deeper real quick. I'm gonna close up my rant. I think a part of me yearns to have a connection with people. And that's why I get so disappointed when I go in social groups and it's like all y'all want to do is break balls. Like I don't know, man. Like, and that's why I really do appreciate the rare instances where like, oh, this motherfucker's actually pretty cool. It makes it that much more special when you meet somebody who's actually cool because it's so rare. But let's get back into it. But that turned me off. No homo when he instantly got smart. Not that I care about Kendra getting whatever read or somebody getting smart with Kendra because Kendra always getting smart with people. But what I want to say, it's not manly, bro. Having a smart mouth is not manly. Hey, sometimes I might slip up and have a smart mouth, but then after 10 seconds after, I'm like, oh, that was kind of like some smart mouth shit. I gotta snap out. I don't know what got into me. I ain't saying I'm perfect, but stuff like that, I'm very judgmental. Y'all probably know that from watching my show. I'm very judgmental, and to me, the smallest gestures speak the biggest volumes about your character. So, like for example, when he just got smart, like, oh, I ain't taking care of nobody else, baby. It's like, oh, instantly, I'm like, oh, this hoe ass nigga. Instantly, I'm like, oh, here we go. And let's just say this. Let me just say this real quick. How I am. Let's just say this was me interacting with this man, which I guess you could say it was a dumb question. Yeah, I only play an asshole on YouTube, but I could see how somebody could say that's kind of a dumb question. Like, is that your baby? Like, who else baby would it be? I mean, technically it could be somebody else's baby, but usually you don't see men taking care of just random cousins or sisters' babies, like a grown ass man taking care of a baby. But if this was me somehow, and I asked him a question, I'm trying to think of a question. I don't know. Let's just say if it was a pen on the table and he was kind of sitting by the pen, but I didn't know it was kind of away from him. And I was like, oh man, is this your pen? Well, who else pen would it be? I'm like, see, like me, I would not fuck with this person for the rest of my like I would hold that grudge forever. I would never I could never be cool with that person. Like even if they try to be cool with me, a part of me like I might just be cordial, like, oh, okay, hey, yeah, what's up? But a part of me would never fuck with him as a human, just off that one interaction and him saying, "Who pen would it be?" Like he would be on my X list for life. I mean, it's not like I would, suck my teeth and roll my eyes every time he walked in a room or nothing. Or like, oh, every chance I get, I really don't like him. I wouldn't give no energy to it. But just in the back of my head, I don't fuck with that bitch ass nigga. Like, just stay away from me. Like I said, I wouldn't give energy to it, but I just wouldn't fuck with him. And another thing about that, like that getting smart shit, when you would around men, it could easily get instigated to like a throwdown. Wait, what? Neither will I, and I have a sense of humor. I don't know if I'm missing something in the chat based on what you just said, Spirit. But I be trying to keep my cool, man, when I gotta interact with bitch ass niggas, man. It's hard to keep your cool. And it's almost like they're trying to instigate a fist fight. Like, you talking, they keep being disrespectful. It's like, man, that's another reason I don't like hanging around the bros, man. Cause they almost force your hand to swing on them. And it's not even that I can't keep my cool, but like, how much can you take before you just swing on a motherfucker? Like, how much can you take? How much disrespect can one man take? It's like a game, like in male spaces. Let's see if I can like push this person, how far I can push this person buttons until they snap. Chris Rock got a joke like that. Oh yeah, Spirit. Let me touch on that. You're right. People like me, people say, "Oh, you don't got a sense of humor." Like if I'm being straight faced or I really don't want to play or joke or break balls, oh, you don't got a sense of humor. It's not funny. like that's not funny. Uh, I just jokes at other people's expense have never been funny. Well, that's not true. I'm lying. That's not true. That's not true. but let's just use the example of like my humor when I roast these broads. It's funny like with the memes and it's funny how I say it. But I'll be honest. Because I told y'all I'm a nice guy in real life. I just play an asshole on YouTube. So I'm gonna give you an example of that. I would never say this stuff. Like if I met these women, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, you got a kid? Where's the baby daddy?" There are some dudes like that. Oh, you 2 kids by 2 different baby daddies. What's up with you? Damn, bitch, you cooked for life. I would never say any of these things to people in their face. That's horrible. I'm not a horrible person. Just for entertainment and education, edutainment on YouTube and stuff. But like if I'd said some of this stuff to one of these women in real life, that wouldn't be funny. It's funny how I do it on YouTube, but if I did it in real life and I really was like hurting somebody's feelings or trying to call somebody out in front of a crowd or embarrass somebody, that ain't funny. That's not funny. I don't find embarrassing people funny. I don't find, even if it is a funny joke, I wouldn't laugh at it just off GP. Like, no, that was foul. I don't find making fun of somebody's big ears in front of everybody like funny. Even if the joke is funny, like no, I'm not cool with that. That's why it's not funny. Like, I don't know. I hope I'm making sense, people.
What's next month?
You are the first man that came on with a baby in their hands.
Yeah, well, I'm a different kind of guy. All due respect, anybody who in queue probably gonna want to hang up because you ain't gonna be able to get to them. This interview gonna take a while.
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. Are we gonna take a while, me and you?
Yeah.
Well, let me say this.
Okay.
So why you not with the baby's mama?
Okay. Well, that's the mother of my child. I was in the streets and I was living a different life, and her mother, she decided that she wanted to do some other things, and we didn't quite see. She thought she should do some other things, and she ended up doing them. So I had to make a choice. It was either let my daughter go to the system or keep her, and I'd have had her ever since she'd been born.
Is the child's mother in jail?
No, she's not in jail. She's just living her life. She's not no bad person. She's just
Okay, so you have full-time custody of your child.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I keep my daughter. I don't need custody. I don't subscribe to that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, these people don't tell me what to do. It's my daughter. They weren't there when I made her.
Now, interesting one. Zachariah says, I reflect energy given, but I ain't stupid. I always strive to be neutral. I mean, yeah, I strive to be neutral, man. But like, let me speak on this. Well, let me speak on what he just said. He definitely got a strong personality, which I'm more of a chill dude, man. These motherfuckers be intense, man. Like for example, DMX. I couldn't be friends with DMX. That nigga too intense. I mean, rest in peace, DMX. But I'm just saying, when he was here, like seriously, rest in peace, DMX. But like, I can't. I'm not an intense dude. So here's the thing that I noticed. When you get around intense dudes and you kind of a chill, I guess you could say quiet. I guess you could just call me quiet. But people associate quiet with weird or soft. I feel like are the first thing, especially men. Yeah, I'm interested, T Orlando, on what. Okay, I'll get back to T Orlando. if you quiet, men perceive, or just probably people, but especially men, if you quiet, dudes perceive it as you weird or soft. So as the quiet, chill dude, I'm the first target for bitch niggas to try to press. Like, you know, if you a quiet dude, or even if you are a soft dude, bitch niggas are gonna press you first. Let's because they want somebody to get their points off on, or they want somebody that they can use to feel tough because they're not actually tough. So they're gonna try the quiet dude or the short dude or the skinny dude, which is a coward move. Because if you so gangster and so tough, go press the 6'5", 300-pound nigga. That would be tough. You pressing the quiet or so-called soft or skinny dude, that's not tough. So, because here's the thing. To me, if you a tough nigga, if you a hard nigga like MC8 say, to me, like, tough niggas don't prey on the weak. So to me, if a true tough nigga see somebody weak, that's the last person they gonna try to press. Cause he ain't built like that. I ain't about to try to press a nigga who ain't built like that. That's corny. That's sucker shit. But the point I'm trying to make is he he came on Kendra with a suit and a baby. Yeah, that's a weird combination, T. Orlando. That's a weird combination for real. But what was I saying? Like, the point that I was trying to make is when I get around the loudmouth niggas and the over the top niggas, it they try to press me and it's just not gonna go good. I try to keep my cool. I try to stay neutral, but when niggas think you quiet or soft, niggas lean in on it. But that's how I know like this nigga's a sucker. But when they think you soft in a male space, niggas is gonna go harder on you. Niggas is gonna be like, oh, this is the dude I could son every day. And it's almost like every day you don't damn near fight this nigga, it's gonna get worse and worse. So I don't know, man. I just I try to stay out the way, man. Because the point that I'm trying to make is these sucker niggas, they gonna make you swing on them, and I don't want to do that for numerous reasons. But this guy's intense. This guy's kind of intense. So he said he don't subscribe to custody and all that. Basically, the white man don't tell me what to do with me and mines. And it's like, now, okay, T. Orlando, you got on me for calling him a bitch, and now you saying he looks soft. Why do he look soft, T. Orlando? Look, now we going. Look, me and T. Orlando is having a separate debate about this guy, but I don't know, man. This guy's interesting. So it sounds like the mother's like on drugs or something. He's lucky. He's just lucky. Because like what he said sounds tough about them people don't tell me what I got going on with my family. Yes, they do. If she would have went down to the courts and got them people involved in your situation, then they do trust me. They do tell you how it's gonna go or not go. But then I don't know how he get down. Maybe there's one of them blackout dudes who gonna take it to another level, if you know what I mean. But let's just get into it. This is crazy.
Yeah, I'll take care of her.
Okay, so let me start. Let me get to know you. What's your name,
Okay.
sir?
What's happening? Kendra? Shout out to you for your success as well. You. I wanted to ask you several months ago. I actually super chat you, and you stopped me from super chatting you, and I never knew why.
I don't remember. If I stopped you, there must have been a reason. But
never said that.
No offense. I can't remember. Child, you know how many people super chat, send DMs, names? I don't know. I have no idea.
So be it. But yeah, anyway, you know what I'm saying?
How do I say your name, sir?
AWESUM. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. So Kendra is already pissed off. See, shout out to Jen. Spirit says the mother just don't want a life with a child. She don't need to be on drugs. I mean, that's true. She don't got to be on drugs, but I mean, maybe she just gave him the baby and said, "I'm done. I don't want to deal with it." And I know a lot of dudes who would love that. I know it's a lot of dudes out there who would pay for that. I know dudes personally who tried to look. Let me this nigga T Orlando tripping. Look, let me just take the baby full time, and I'll pay you $200 a month to just leave us alone. There's a lot of dudes like that. Like I will pay my baby mama $500 a month to just give me my child and leave us the fuck alone, and I will never be late on the payment. I will pay you to leave me in arcade alone. Oh my goodness. Um, but Kendra's already pissed off. You know, even know what to say about this dude name being awesome. I didn't even notice that, but because I already peeped this dude was a clown instantly when he got smart with Kendra. Then he got a suit on with a baby. It's all just crazy. But I ain't even gonna comment on his name being awesome. But Kendra get triggered by, I don't want to say alpha males because I don't. I mean, women. Kendra is just triggered by men. Period. And if a man says anything that maybe could be considered pushback or anything like that, Kendra just goes into a different zone because she's a bitter, old, jaded B-dub. That's why. With a painter's hat on and a fucking nameplate chain. Let's just keep it going.
So be it. But yeah, anyway, you know what I'm saying?
How
My
do I
name
say your
Awesome.
name, sir?
AWESUM. You know what I'm saying?
How do I
My name
pronounce
Awesome.
your name, sir?
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay.
That's
So
correct.
awesome, and how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 44. You know what I'm saying? I'll be
44.
45 in May.
When's your birth? What day?
May 3rd.
Oh, okay. You're a Taurus too.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I guess.
You okay? If you don't believe in zodiacs, that's fine. Awesome.
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an industrialist. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you know, I'm working at a pizza place.
You're
I
an
got some things
industrialist,
going.
but you're working at a pizza place?
Yes.
What do you do?
Industrialist, what? Yeah, Kendra does think she's awesome. Okay, industrialist. List. I don't know how to spell. Actually, I did really good at spelling in grade school, but what the hell is an industrialist? Is one owning or engaged in the management of an industry manufacturer. I still don't know what that means. What can somebody? I guess somebody will help me out in the chat. What an industrialist is? Assembly line manufacturing. So what? You worked in a factory? Yeah, this dude a trip, man. This dude. Oh my gosh. But I'll say, as much of a clown as this dude is presenting as, this kid is gonna be better off with him rather than mother.
Do at the pizza place?
Make pizzas. My dog Harvey hired me. Shout out to Harvey.
All right, you're a pizza maker. You're not trolling me. Everything you're telling me is true.
Kendra, I don't play no games.
Okay. So what would you say to the woman that's concerned that you have a 9-month-old baby?
I mean, that would be silly. You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't know a man when she's looking at one, then that'd be her loss. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking nobody to take care of my daughter. I provide for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I want her to have a mother. I want her to have a woman who's, you know, who embodies the qualities that I'm looking for in order to pass good 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 thoughts and good ideas and, you know, the things that I believe that are important for my daughter to have. So yeah, I'm doing that. I do that.
So do you want something serious or you just want to date?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for the mother of my child. For sure.
So I will say then she does have the right to be concerned if you have a 9-month-old baby because she has to be willing to sign up to be the child's stepmother.
Well, I wouldn't say a stepmother because you know what I mean. I really wouldn't subscribe to that. She would be her mother even though she didn't come out of her. And besides,
Okay.
a woman is a nurturer to begin with. I've been playing the role, but I'm not really a nurturer. But that's not really my nature. You know what I'm saying? But I do it because that's what I've had to do. But I'm looking forward to having a solid black woman in my life who possesses the qualities that I'm looking for, that's been vetted, and you know what I mean. She can come along and you know raise her daughter.
This is I don't even know what to say. Sheila says he's not masculine. I guess I pointed that out a little bit in the beginning when he got smart with Kendra instantly. Um, but what are you talking about, Sheila? I don't. I would like to hear um what you're seeing. Yeah, I don't like this guy's vibe at all. But the thing about okay, you come in with a baby. This is all just weird. You got a suit on, but he a pizza guy. It's all just weird. But then he's saying something about I'm looking for a mother of my child, and I don't subscribe to her being a stepmom. She just gonna come in and be her mom. I mean, I don't even know what to say because this is a weird situation. But I wouldn't have worded it like that. I wouldn't have worded it like that. Damn. Well, I'm now I'm curious. What's up with the mom, with the real mom? That's some cold work. You just that's cold.
And again, you're not trolling me. You're being completely honest.
Yeah, Kendra.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. So this
Yeah.
is Awesome 44. He's an
Hmm.
industrialist, but currently working at a pizza place. This
Sure.
your only child?
No, you know what I'm saying? I got another daughter. Shout out to my baby Brooklyn, Daddy Lover. She, you know what I'm saying? She's 26. She got married because she listened to Daddy. She been married since the 11th of November. She's Daddy's.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm giving them props on that. Hey, that is a difficult. That's a difficult thing, man. That's a win for every daddy. If you can get your daughter married in her 20s and she didn't hoe around. I mean, I don't know how long she been with the dude she married, but ideally since like 19, 20, 21 and they just now getting married. That's like that's like the ultimate win for a dad. And the best thing a daughter could do if she got a decent dude, decent father in her life. I mean, I'm not even gonna say nothing about if this guy decent or not. But he did something right if he got his daughter married. I'll say that. T Orlando, don't hate on the pizza place. I worked at a pizza place as a grown ass man that was too old to work at a pizza place once. Oh, so now T Orlando really going in on this dude, calling him a bitch and all that. But earlier he was asking me why I called him. Okay, all right, T Orlando. T Orlando hate this guy now. All right, let's get it.
He's pumpkin. She's Daddy's baby. Daddy's
Is it a
very
different
proud of
woman you
her.
had a baby by?
Yes, yes.
Have you ever been married, sir?
No, no.
Okay. You're ready for marriage so now?
Yeah, I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I think marriage is really cool. I
Okay.
think it's a great thing. If we, you know, if
If you
done
were
correctly.
a woman, they would say, why didn't you marry one of the two women you had kids with?
Yeah, I would have never done that. You know what I'm saying? I was like I said, I'm really out the street, Kendra. I'm just a guy who I'm really a goon. I'm not none of these perpetrators of phonies. I've really seen it, done it, and been involved in it.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real. Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
What kind of shit is that?
See, oh my gosh. See, yeah, these are the type of niggas I can't. See, yeah, these are the type of niggas I can't be around. It's just I just try to keep my cool. I'll be like, oh, okay, sir, you was a goon. Okay, that's what's up. I gotta go. Cause see, these the type of dudes who you just gotta do something to them, man. And the thing is about that tough guy shit. It's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose, man. Even if me and this guy got in a fight and I won, it's still a loss. Why was I even involved in this nonsense with this loser? Why these dudes be so proud to be in the streets? These dudes, they be so proud. I'm a goon. I'm a real goon. I ain't like these other suckers faking it. Why are you proud, sir? Why are you proud? Put your daughter in your hand, talking about, yeah, I was that real street nigga. I was that big stepper. I was that real goon. I was a real monster in the street. They used to call me Nitty. Like, I don't care, sir. And then if you say you don't care, now these niggas want to fight. Grow the fuck up, sir. Grow the fuck up.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Is that even your baby? She might have dropped off a baby that wasn't even yours to you to take care of. That's crazy work. It's diabolical work. We definitely not going over this whole 52-minute interview. But I might watch it after I get off live.
Creators of phonies. I've really seen it, done it, and been involved in it. And so the only thing that changed me was that she needed somebody to take care of her. There was no one. And so she changed my life. She did more for me than I've ever done for her.
Yeah, that's always that's always a sign a dude was in the streets when he in his 40s and he just now getting a starter job at McDonald's or a pizza place. Um, which hey, it's better than losing your life in the streets. But yeah, that is like a telltale sign. Like some big grown black man in his 40s just now getting his first starter job. He was in the streets. But then what's crazy is like at the starter job, I'm a real street nigga. He keep trying to brag at the starter job that he a real street nigga when nobody that works at that starter job cares that you a real street nigga, bro.
To take care of her. There was no one. And so she changed my life. She did more for me than I've ever done for her. So I had to submit to the creator and ask him, what did he want from me? He said, your life, the life that you had is not the life that I want for you. I want something else for you. And so that's what it is. And it was so important for me to tell my story because I just get so tired of the besides my daughters, the masculinity, upliftment, and self-esteem of black men is so important to me. And so it's time for me to reveal myself and let myself be known so that way I can begin to help these brothers. Because Lord, these brothers need help. I've been in your comments.
Okay, I'm starting to see the angle. I don't know. He's trying to finagle a podcast or something. I don't. Okay, this is going somewhere else now. I'm surprised Kendra didn't stop him. Like, sir, let's stick to dating. Kendra let this go on for 52 minutes. Oh man.
Section too long.
Okay. Well, let's get to it. Now let's get to the questions. We got Awesome 44 Taurus. He's currently a pizza maker, but also does industrial work.
Yes.
Dad to two, a 26-year-old and a 9-month-old baby that he's currently holding. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Well, not in I don't do industrial work. I'm industrialist. That means I create opportunities. So that's a little bit different.
Oh, you're industrialist. Okay, you want to break it down more? What do you do as in that?
Industrialist. Well, that just means, you know what I mean? Any woman that's with me, she don't have to worry about nothing. I make sure everything is okay.
So that's the job, but it was like, what do you do for a living? So you consider
Yes, I
that
told you. Yes, I told you. I actually make pizzas, but I'm an industrialist.
And so
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
How do you lack so much self-awareness that you don't see how stupid all of this is?
T Orlando, I just let you say whatever the fuck you want to say, man. As long as you ain't saying nothing that's gonna get my channel banned, I'm not gonna block you. But I will say I understand why some people do block you, T Orlando. But you're a staple over here at Modern Dating Cure.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
What an am I right?
Channel, but look, if she had goofy dudes like this coming on all the time, I'll roast dudes too. Man. They be commenting out T Orlando, man. That shit is hilarious. Yeah, man, I'll let you cook, T Orlando. I'll let you cook.
So you're saying this as in your job when you say industrialist.
Yes, ma'am. But I
How do you
actually
get paid as an industrialist?
say it again.
How do you get paid as an industrialist?
Well, a man has to create his own opportunities through sacrifice and be forced through hard work. So that's me. I don't subscribe to what everybody else thinks or what the internet think or what other people. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't need none of them guys to tell me about being a man.
Okay, well, let's just continue. What
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
woman are you looking for, sir?
Oh, that's a great question. Looking for a woman who's the opposite of me, feminine, sweet, giving, kind. She's extremely patient. She knows how to be a man's wisdom and balance because I am a protector, a provider, a maintainer, a sustainer, a leader, a guider. That's what I do. And so I'm looking for a woman. I don't like a woman. Well, you didn't ask me what I don't like. Excuse me. I'm looking for a woman of that ilk, a woman who was. I don't have to tell her these things, A, or B, if I do have to tell her, she's interested in learning. So therefore she's eager to learn. So I don't have a problem with that either.
Okay. Now you can tell me what are your deal breakers?
Oh yes, great question. Bad attitude. I don't like ratchet. I don't like disrespectful. I'm not playing none of them games. I'm not none of them guys you ever talk to. Very aggressive, assertive. I don't like that. I don't like women who use a lot of swear language. I don't like women who wear a lot of who wear too much makeup. I like a little bit. I want to see you naturally. Wigs and weave. I'm not too particularly. I don't have a really too much of a problem as long as you do have some hair and you will show it. I don't mind you being able to switch it up. That's not a problem there. Kids, yeah, kids is a no-no for me as well.
So hold on, wait, real quick. You
Yeah, I
have
know you're coming back to that. Mm-hmm.
well, two things. Some people in the comment section are saying the baby's fake. I don't want to believe you will hold a fake baby.
Okay. Well, Kendra, I think you're smarter than that. Let me ask you a question. Does your energy get to me, get phony from me? What's your energy?
Well, I just don't. I mean, there are certain. I don't want to answer that question because
Okay.
But I'll answer it in the way of I would pray you would not be on my show as a grown man holding a fake baby.
Yeah, right.
Like I think that would be very. I mean, goofy is could be common at times, but that would be the goofiest thing any human could do is to hold a fake baby.
Yeah, for sure. Only reason I'm really holding her because she actually while I was waiting on you, she normally don't go to sleep. But on my well, I don't like to promote things because I want to talk to you. But it on Gizmo and the Goon, you can see her. That's my little thing with her. That's
okay.
why
Well, let me read this one. This one said Kendra
ahead.
he lying and asked him to turn the baby alive around. He
See, that's goofy. Like, see, not her sending them $5 to ask this man to turn. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my, like this dude is goofy, but man, XXs are gonna find some way to like, if there's any positive thing that could come out of people seeing this interview, they gonna try to turn it into a negative. It's a fake baby. Oh my God, they will do anything to discredit a black man or try to make it seem like the one good thing you can say about this man, they gonna try to like take that away and say it's a fake baby. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think it's a fake baby, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now y'all saying it's a fake baby. I, I hope y'all ain't saying that. Right. I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy is weird, but I don't know. Jesus. Oh, boy.
Well, let me read this one. This one said, Kendra, he lying and asked him to turn the baby alive around. He's sounding scamming. Nah, this isn't genuine.
Okay. I tell you what, I'm not into proving anything, but I'm going to do it just because. I'm gonna do it because I want to alleviate Kendra's ideas. But nah, baby, ain't nothing phony about me. You just ain't never met a real man in your life. That's all.
I thought the baby's real, guys. It's
Wait
the
a
real.
minute. Wait, I'm terrible with this. Okay, there she go.
Yeah, the baby's real. Aw, don't wake her up.
Okay, Gizmo.
Don't wake her up. Don't wake her up. This one said, why is he dressed up like this late and where is he calling from? Looks like some sort of corporate building. The setting is suspect and he seems anxious.
What's the question? Let me see. Dress. Okay, well, first of all, I used to tell you, Kendra, that men should come on your show dressed better. I told you one time about a dress code. I don't like how guys come on your show, you know what I mean, anywhere black men with in undershirts. It looks very tacky. So I've always been with black men dressing better. So that's why I came specifically dressed for Kendra. And when I was getting money like that, I always dress like this. So I hope that answers your question.
Okay, fair enough.
We get to the questions already.
They said the people at Sam's Club makes pizza too.
Understand that. I don't understand that. It's a beautiful baby. But I don't okay, if he already said he worked at a pizza shop. So now y'all trying to discredit the pizza shop? It ain't like he trying to stunt. A pizza shop is already considered like low tier. I mean, Sam's Club would actually probably be an upgrade from the pizza shop. Man, and it's a dude that said that, man. I'm so tired of dudes hating on other dudes. I'm so tired, man. And this is what I mean. I was talking about this earlier, man. Dudes hating on dudes is sway. It's sway. It's like, I just yeah. Oh yeah, the women definitely need to dress better. Um, a Cabbage Patch Kid. Look, women should take the lead. What? Hold on, Jen. Is that some blasphemy? Look, anyway. Um, dudes always trying to hate on dude. I don't gotta hate on no other dude, man. I'm already me. I don't need to hate on you. And that's not cocky, but I like me. Even if I come in last place in the race every time, I still just like me. Living in my mom's basement, begging for money on YouTube, I still like me. And I don't think a lot of guys can honestly say that. I think a lot of guys just got a lot of false bravado. I mean, as weird as this guy is, I'm not paying $5 to say that people make pizzas at Sam's Club too. Like, just never mind. Let's get back into it.
Already, dang.
They said the people at Sam's Club makes pizza too.
I don't understand.
Okay. Let's continue. I think my last question. Okay, so we was on your deal breakers. Oh yeah, I interrupted you. So you don't want a woman with kids.
Yes.
So can you just explain? I mean, you're literally holding a 9-month-old that she would have to become the mother to. Why would you not accept her child if you want her to accept yours?
Yes, great question, kids. You never had anybody to explain this correctly, so I'm going to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
There's an issue with me being able to create structure for a child that doesn't belong to me. I'll give you an example. When I'm disciplining my daughter, I don't have to ask anybody for anything. I don't have to go to any man. I don't have to talk to her. There's no, I can say, Pumpkin, you on punishment, and that's that. I don't have to give a why or a this. I don't like to explain myself, Kendra. And another thing, that's one of the reasons. A second reason is because I believe in structure. My daughter, I have certain plans for her. So most women don't have structure. Well, a lot of these single mothers don't have structure in their home. They don't want to hear that, but I'm going to say it. Shout out to Don and Jay, too. I like those guys you had on there. Shout out to Jay and Don. A couple guys you had from back in the day. Shout out to them brothers.
Oh, okay. I remember Don.
Yeah.
Don was in
Yeah,
town.
Don was a smooth guy. Shout out to Don.
Oh, you liked Jay, the Batman?
Yeah, Jay had me rolling. Yeah, shout out to Jay. I've been supporting you for a while, Kendra, for sure.
Okay, those are two very popular guests. They're actually very different, but definitely very popular men guests on the show. Okay, so you subscribe to which one of their ideologies? I think they were different.
Well, that's a great question. I subscribe to my own. I'm just shouting them out because I respect. You know what I'm saying? I liked them, and as black men, I support all black men who are standing on business, as the young folks say, which is an overused saying.
Okay, so finish explaining why no women with kids.
Yes. I believe, yes, sir, no, ma'am, please, may I thank you. There's that. And also, and a lot of times I don't want to correct someone else's child. There's always there can be obviously obvious problems that come with that. The woman that I'm bringing into my world, into our world, wouldn't have that issue because I set the standards. I make it possible. You know what I mean? So that I'm trying to get in this, Kendra, I'm terrible with this stuff because I'm old and I hate technology. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry, Pumpkin. Let me see if I can put her down. Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on, Gizmo.
I hope this is not an inappropriate question, but some of them are asking me to ask you, is the baby's mama Caucasian?
Yes.
She is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, it's not okay. No, that's okay. But I specifically, I prefer. I'm looking for a black woman. I specifically prefer black women. Where I was in West Virginia, that's just what it was. But if you're asking me for my preference, you know what I'm saying. Personally, I'm a fan of beauty in women. However, if you really want to get down to the nuts and bolts of it, black women are absolutely the creme de la creme for the kid.
So let me just ask this. So you gave all the reasons why she can't have a kid. Now she would have to mother your child. Is she gonna have those issues? Is she gonna be able to discipline your child, or will she have an issue with the child's biological mother?
No, that's not it. She hasn't been around since my daughter been born. And like I said, she's not a bad person. I'm not. I don't get on no platform and pull nobody down. I'm too real for that. That's just who she is. She is who she is, and it's not up to me to change her. It's up to her to change. But I have to move on. So I changed. I left what I was doing, where I was doing it at, and came here to Atlanta to give my daughter an opportunity that she wouldn't have had otherwise.
I forgot to ask you where you're at. You're in Atlanta.
Oh yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And so, another thing too, Kendra, I won't tell this story specifically because it's very, very personal. But I saw something in my life about mothers with children, and I saw the games that are played, and it ended very, very badly. So that would be another reason that women with children, promiscuous women. I'm looking for a woman who's going to be a very, very good influence on my daughter. A woman who knows how to smooth the dress out when she sits down. A very
Yeah, the woman this man is subscribed. I mean, the woman this man is describing. She wouldn't fuck with him. We used to hearing me say that about women, but I'm gonna say it about bro. I'm gonna say it about bro. This ideal woman, and I'm not gonna say delusional. Yeah, she is a bad person. Yeah, she is a bad person if she don't want to be around her beautiful newborn baby. She's a bad person. Well, you know what? I ain't look. I don't know if she on drugs. It sounds like she's on drugs. It very like I don't know. Yeah, she's a bad person. Every woman who willing to fuck with a street nigga is a bad person. Let me just throw that out there. If you fuck with bad boys, it's because you're a bad woman. Point blank. Period. Um, but yeah, bro, I get it. You got standards, and you know you was in the streets, but now you out the streets and stuff. But I don't think this woman that you're describing would want to fuck with you, bro. This classy, traditional woman who know how to straighten out a dress and all that. She ain't fucking with an ex street nigga who slang pizzas now with 2 daughters. I never thought I'd say this on the show, but bro, the woman you looking for ain't looking for you. So there, for all the ladies that wanted to hear me say that about a dude, there you have it. Yeah, that's facts, Spirit. Because woes are already disrespectful. So yeah, you don't want some teenage girl telling you to shut up because you're not her father. So yeah, I think I said this last stream. I said I wouldn't even advise single fathers to date single mothers. It just I wouldn't. But let's continue.
Classical lady. You know, I'm the goon around here. Ain't but one goon around here. That's me.
Okay. Now, awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the age range you want to date?
Great question. I would say because I'm.
Why would you want to call yourself a goon? I mean, I like his suit. I like how he dressed. Let me mental health fit. I don't know if I remember mental health fit being in the I remember mental health fit being here before, but I don't remember if it was a well, obviously it's a woman. Um mental health, I probably asked you this before. Do you mind saying, I know you're married now because you just said your husband. Do you mind saying your age, mental health fit, how long you've been married, and how long you've been watching the channel? Your age, how long you've been married, and how long you've been watching the channel, mental health fit, for research purposes, of course. Um, this is the thing about this brother. I know I've been saying some negative things, but whatever. But I like his suit, whatever I like his outfit. He looks very dapper. He sounds like even though he's saying some goofy shit, he sounds like he can speak eloquently to some extent. It sounds like he does have some type of sense in there, minus all the performative stuff. You know, he's taking care of a newborn baby. A lot of dudes would have just said, F that, let him go to the system, whatever. So this man does have, and he's saying a lot of stuff that makes sense. Oh, that's interesting. Mental health fit. Mental health fit is 36. She's been married for 4 years, and her husband is 29. So that's interesting. That's an interesting dynamic. Your husband is 7 years younger than you, and you guys got married when you were 32, and he was okay. Thank you, Mental Health Fit, for watching the channel. So you got married when you were 32, and it was a real baby, master. It was a real baby. That sounded weird saying master. Anyway, Mental Health got married at 32 and her husband was 25. Interesting. Okay. God bless you too. Thanks for watching the channel. Let me see what bro say.
Knows how to smooth the dress out when she sits down. A very classical lady. You know, I'm the goon around here. Ain't but one goon around here. That's me.
Okay. Now, awesome.
Oh, real quick. The point I was trying to make with his good qualities, bro, why do you want to be considered a goon? That's a whole nother episode with black men wanting to be gangsters, and I mean white men want to be gangsters too. Everybody want to be a gangster these days, but man, why you want to call yourself a goon, bro? You got that beautiful baby there. Why do you even still want to associate yourself with that title? Just never mind. Let me just keep it moving. You keeping that energy around you by even putting that name on yourself. But let me just continue. I'm about to get off here.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the age range you want to date?
Great question. I would say, because I'm looking to actually have more children, I would love to have children with my wife. I would say, if she's healthy, 36 and down. 36 and down as long as she's legal.
So you go to like 23?
As long as she's legal, yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I could do that.
So 36 is the oldest, though?
Probably just depending on, you know what I mean, the age. But like I said, I'm not gonna stop a sister from shouting. You know what I mean? If she thinks that she fits the qualities and maybe the creator knows something that I don't, as I always say, so be it. I'm not gonna.
And you want more children?
Yes, I would love. I don't have a son. There's so much information that I have to teach. With everything that I've learned, with everything that I know now, I'm a man who reads. I don't think you can be a man if you do not read. I believe in physical discipline. I believe in being forged through fire. I believe in going through I believe in gender roles, and that, you know, I don't care what the world say. I don't care what the internet says. I don't care. Ain't no woman my partner. Let me say that again. Don't call me talking about you my partner. I'm not with none of that. I'm your man. You're my woman, and I don't care what the world does. But we're going to have a traditional relationship. That's what I'm looking for. If that's not what you want, that's okay. But words matter to me, Kendra.
Okay. So any more deal breakers before I go to the next question?
Deal breakers. The cigarette. I'm a big dog. So every now and then I like to hit the big cigars because you know what I mean. Just
Well, your phone went out. Say it one more time, sir.
When I'm really feeling myself, I like to hit the big cigars. I'm not really much of a drinker, but you know when I am, it's probably premium, high end Scotch or cognac. When I got it like that, that's bourbon or something like that. I really particularly, I would rather my woman not indulge. I also, what's another deal breaker for me? Yeah. I met a woman one time. I liked her, Kendra. She wanted to order a well done steak. I can't take a woman serious who orders a well done steak. I'm not going to a high end steakhouse and gonna be embarrassed. I'm just not.
Ended on that one, y'all.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Ended there. That had to be 2 hours. Have I been on 2 hours? It had to be 2 hours. It had to be, yeah. I'm at 2 hours. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it there, man. Shout out to all my rare bellas in the house. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. Remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play an asshole on the internet, and I have never done anything remotely wrong my entire life, ever.